Now, no diss to anybody. Some of y'all are either too lazy to do actual research, or you present only one narrative to your audience just so you can make sure they don't disagree with you. Where am I going with this? Y'all keep hollering black men in dresses. They always make black men wear dresses. Before I go in, let me get the super chats real quick. Magbone, thank you for the 200 super chat, bro. Hashtag 12 years on the run from Becky. Carrie, thank you for the 10 super chat. I would dump Jonathan Majors also. He's bad for hella bad for business. But I want to see Magazine Dreams. Let's continue. Now, all y'all keep saying, listen, it don't matter who it is. Black Dot, Tariq Nasheed, Kid Organic. I gotta throw you in this shit too, because you did a live stream about black men in dresses. All three of y'all, for whoever, name me some black dude that makes content merely about black men in dresses. And I sit here and tell y'all, they make all men wear dresses. I just showed you Anthony Starr, one of the greatest on TV comic book villains ever. He plays Homelander in a dress. I can go through the archives and just show you scores and scores of white men, Asian men in dresses. It ain't just black men. But you know what? Putting black men in dresses sounds a little bit more salacious, sounds a little bit more sinister, right? Because it reaffirms the narrative that Hollywood only breaks black men. Only black men are buck broken. Blah blah blah. Phooey. Yeah, we just saw Pedro Pascal play somebody's Abuelita on Saturday Night Live. Pedro Pascal, A-lister. Talking that perfect Spanish. Talking that Spanish from Spain Spanish. Right? No diss to nobody, but y'all half-assing it only because it makes y'all look and sound intelligent, good, right? So here's a list of prominent A-lister white men in dresses. Let's take a look and see who all we can find in the dress here, shall we? Robert De Niro. Yeah, that's Robert De Niro. Mr. Irishman. Mr. Sam Rothwell. Do you see white folk complain about white men in dresses? I get it, because you know black men are like the epitome of masculinity, and I get it. I get it, and blah blah. I guess only black slaves were the only ones getting taught. I get it, man. Fine. You got narratives to push. I get it. Come on. Chris, that's Captain America. It don't get no more manly than Captain America. Captain America, come on. Chris, Thor, the son of Odin, by the God's eye of Odin. This motherfucking Thor. These are A-listers. These are some of the most manly, masculine white men out here. A-listers. You don't see white folk losing their shits over this. But come on, let's continue. Who else we got? Arnold. Nobody questions Arnold's masculinity. Nobody says, Arnold, you wore a dress. I remember that time when nobody says anything. Let's continue. Let's continue. Who else we got? Bruce Will, Mr. Aphasia. Huh? What is his character's name? John McClane. Mr. John McClane. Yeah, it'd be nice. Take a trip. Come out to the coast and come take a visit. It'll be nice, they said. Mr. Yippee-Ki-Yay. Mr. Yippee-Ki-Yay. Mr. Yippee-Ki-Yay. Come on. I remember this is one of my favorite movies though. This is old. I get it. Nighthawks, him and Billy D. Williams, Rutger Hauer. Rutger Hauer is a serial killer. Stallone and Billy D. Williams go undercover. Towards the end, Stallone he's dressed like a woman in the kitchen, and Rutger Hauer runs up on her. And Stallone turns around and shoots him. That's a good movie. Listen, I don't know why Billy D and Stallone didn't do more like cop buddy movies, but yo, Nighthawks, that's a gem. Anytime I see Nighthawks, I'm watching Nighthawks. That's a dope ass movie. That's a dope ass movie. Nighthawks. Yeah. Let's continue. Patrick Bateman. Mr. Patrick Bateman, American Psycho. Nobody questions. No one's running up to Christian Bale. You wore a dress. These white dudes are not making videos. You guys wear dresses. I'm just asking, how come y'all don't mention the white guys that wore dresses? You know. Yeah. Some of y'all call him the greatest Batman on screen. I don't, but okay. I'm just saying, all those guys that made videos about black men wearing dresses because of what Cat Williams said, first thing y'all want to pull up is Flip Wilson and Kevin Hart, but you want to ignore Dave Chappelle. But then you go to, I don't know, let's say a Tracy Morgan, or you go pull out the Martin. How come y'all don't mention the white counterparts? Every man in this is an A-lister so far. Every man in this is a goddamn A-lister right now, or was, and just chilling. Let's continue. You said Robert Pattinson, bro? No, bro. No, bro. Don't do that. Let's not do that. I'm going Batfleck. Ben Affleck for me is the little glimpses that we got from Ben Affleck as Batman. Shit, man, listen. Ben Affleck for me, man. Let's continue. Mark Wahlberg. Now, I didn't know he did this. Another A-lister. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I believe he was a underwear model for, was it Christian Dior? Nobody questions Mark Wahlberg's masculinity. Nobody. Come on. Matt Damon, Johnny Depp. These are A-listers. And yet nobody is concerned about them wearing dresses. Nobody's concerned about some evil ass Hollywood agenda. Everybody understands the assignment. Okay, let's continue. Oh, it's Calvin Klein? Okay, my bad. Calvin Klein. Cool. All right, cool. Let's see who else is on this. Not John Wick. Lord have mercy. Oh no, Lord, not John Wick. God damn it. They killed my dog. Not John Wick. I need a gun. No, not John Wick. Not Mr. Gunfu. Oh no. Not John Wick. Oh Lord. Just fix it, Jesus. Oh no, Jesus. No, I can't. Let's continue. Well, I knew about this. But for just argument's sake, let's continue. Killian, not Mr. Oppenheimer. Mr. Oppenheimer. Not Mr. Oppenheimer. Not Mr. Oppenheimer. Okay, come on. It's now officially a bad day. Hey, all I'm asking is how come y'all's favorite content creators don't talk about the other side of the men wearing dresses? Y'all only focused on black men. Why? Why? If you're going to tell the story, tell the story. Sir, your buddy is in Hollywood. What the fuck? Come on. Y'all can't be this damn. You know what? I refuse. Let's continue. Jeff Bridges? How old is this? Oh my goodness. Come on. Okay. I'm going to say no, but he played a child toucher in The Beast of No Nation. And everybody knows it is my three favorite movie stars are Brad Pitt, George Clooney, and Idris Elba. And when I watched Beast of No Nation, I was so heartbroken. Oh my Lord. I was like, why would he choose this role? Because before I watched it, I didn't understand why it was getting so much buzz. If y'all remember, go back a few years, Beast of No Nation was getting a lot of buzz. And white folk were praising it. And I said, no, something ain't right. Because if white folk love this movie, I need to see why. Same thing with Moonlight with Mahershala Ali before he was Mahershala Ali, right? White folk were praising that. But Beast of No Nation. So I'm sitting there watching this. I'm like, oh, it's okay. It's about child soldiers and shit. Striker Agu. And it's that one scene, man, because Striker was the new guy. And you know, the captain calls him in there. He's like, something to give him this. He said, I need you to do this for me. And he grabbed him by the back of the head. I was like, oh, Lord Jesus, not Idris, Lord. No, Idris. I'd rather Idris wear a dress than play a child toucher. I'd rather see Idris Elba in a dress than him play the role he played in The Beast of No Nation. If you haven't seen Beast of No Nation, it is a phenomenal movie. It's a great movie. Them child actors, Striker Agu, and when Agu got killed and Striker had to carry his body, I was like, oh Lord Jesus, not Agu, don't kill Agu. Striker Agu. Anywho, so after he breaks all the boys in, they all cut themselves and put heroin in the cut on the side of their face. It's a great movie, but I'd rather see Idris in a dress than watch him play that role in Beast of No Nation. Because now it's just like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's continue. Whee. Brad Pitt. You gonna question Brad Pitt now? Nobody questions Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt still gets all the cooter. All these men I've mentioned, they get all the cooter. Nobody gets videos made about them questioning their masculinity, questioning them if they've been bug broken. Nobody questions them. Their people don't question why they do what they do. These are A-listers. These are all pretty much deemed masculine men, right? Any given role they get, there'll be some masculine man role. Now here we go. Now we all know about this. What movie was it? Dallas. He played the trainee with the HIV. Jared Leto. We all know about this one. I forget the name of it. It's something Dallas. This is a nothing burger for me. This is a nothing burger for me. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. Matthew McConaughey. Hey, what was he? What was he in Interstellar? Merv. Come on, Merv. don't let me leave like this, Merv. Matthew McConaughey, ain't he from Dallas? He a Texan. This man's a Texan. Steers and Q dogs, right? You gonna question Matthew McConaughey's masculinity, right? He's as masculine as they come. Dallas, thank you. Dallas Buyers Club. Thank you. It was a good movie. It was a good movie. I ain't gonna front. It was a good movie. But come on, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. Who else is next? Bob Saget, Dave Coulier, James Franco, Seth Meyers, Vince Vaughn. Okay, Tim Curry's a nothing burger. We all know about that. Fred Armisen, Heath Ledger. You know what? I don't know about this one. I mean, it is a girly nurse outfit, but okay, I'll let this one go. But let's continue. Sacha Baron Cohen, John Cena. Nobody runs up on John Cena. You wore a dress. Nobody runs up on John Cena. John Cena will beat your ass and spit 16 bars. John Cena will beat your ass and then drop 16 bars on you. Nobody's running up on John Cena. You wore a dress. Come on. Let's continue. Andy Samberg. Mr. Magic Mike. Channing Tatum. This is Mr. Magic Mike. Nobody questions these guys. Nobody thinks of them as lesser than. I'm just asking questions why. If you're going to talk about one side of the story, tell the other side of the story. Their white counterparts have to do it too. Hollywood has no favorites. Everybody has to do what they have to do. If y'all going to sit here and try to argue me that Cat Williams somehow circumvented, he's the only person in Hollywood that can. Okay. Sure. Have at it. Come on. Trade. I don't care about this. John Goodman. This is funny. I can't even take this serious. John Goodman. Russell Brand. Dan Aykroyd. This is back in the 70s now. Steve Martin back in the 70s. Jimmy Fallon. Seth Rogen. Zac Efron. Shout out to Zac Efron. Efron played a phenomenal Kevin Von Erich in The Iron Claw. If you haven't seen that movie and you are a bro, you are missing out. I mean, that one line at the end, I used to be a brother. Oh my God, that shit. What's wrong, Dad? Why are you crying? It's okay, boys. I'm sorry. You shouldn't see me like this. Well, you know, it's okay, Dad. I cry all the time. Yeah, me too, Dad. I cry a lot too. It's okay, boys. Dad. Just watching y'all. I used to be a brother. And now, I'm not a brother anymore. Oh, it's okay, Dad. We'll be your brothers. We'll be your brothers. The Iron Claw. Come on, let's continue. Zach Galifianakis. Bill Murray. God damn, not Bill Murray. Let's continue. Jack Black. Rowan Atkinson. Okay, we all know Dana Carvey. Listen, no one quit. This shit was, Dana Carvey was so fucking funny as the spiritual lady, the church lady. No one ever thought, this is a problem, bros. This is a problem. No one ever gives Dana Carvey any grief. You know what I'm saying? Okay, come on, let's continue. Who else we got? John Candy, rest in peace. Mike Myers, everybody knows about Mike Myers. Okay, Tu Wong Fu, Patrick. No one questioned Mr. Roadhouse. Nobody ever questioned Mr. Roadhouse. Nobody ever questioned the toughness of Mr. Roadhouse. Let's continue. Let's continue. Who else we got? Okay, then Jim Carrey. Okay. Chris Farley, rest in peace. David Spade, Adam Sandler. This is SNL skits. But still, nonetheless. Let's continue. Yeah, Mike Myers Coffee Talk. Yeah, that's what it was. Patrick Swayze, also from Texas. Okay. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. No one, thinks of Swayze any less than as a man. But y'all drag the hell out of Wesley's, though. So, Patrick's people didn't give him any grief. But black folk still to this day give Wesley hella grief over Tu Wong Fu. John Leguizamo, no one pays no attention to John Leguizamo. But let's continue. Will Ferrell, right? Okay, of course, legendary. I didn't know about Dolph Lundgren. Dolph Lundgren, Mr. Swedish kickboxing champion. Was it Sweden? Yeah, he's a Swede. Yeah, he was a Swedish kickboxing champion. Yeah, Mr. Ivan Drago. No one is questioning. No one would ever question Mr. Ivan Drago. If he does, he does. I must break you. No one questions this man. Real quick, let me get to these super chats. There she is. My other one half of my microphone benefactor, to all the killers and $100 billers, to real bosses who ain't got no. Oh my lord! We're gonna talk about the greatest hip hop beat, because that's not it. That is not it. Okay, wait. What's the diff between not wearing a dress but playing a character that gets ass attacked by an ex-con? Cat on a scale. Oh, okay. Cat on a scale. The dress isn't that worth. You know what? That's a good question, because everybody likes to bring up Denzel, right? And I counter with Denzel. Well, he did get shot in the ass in Training Day. There are ways to bug break you. You know what I'm saying? So that's a very, very good question. So you played a character that basically on screen was about to get attacked by an ex-con. I mean, what do we remember Money Mike from? I remember Money Mike, Damon, I'm a Boy. I don't remember nothing else. I don't remember Palm Pilot. I don't remember anything else. I remember Damon, I'm a Boy. That's all I remember from Money Mike. Damon, I'm a boy. Not a man, a boy. Y'all didn't even catch that part. Why would you tell another man that you're a boy? No, nigga, I'm a man. Hey, what was that in, what movie was that? South Central? When OG Bobby Johnson first got sent to prison, and them white boys was like, $15. Right? Remember the Aryans was like, $15. And the Muslims was like, don't you see a man standing before you? Don't you see a man standing before you? You see a man, don't you? Damon, I'm a boy. Damon, I'm a boy. Now I'm a man, I'm a boy. But y'all gonna sit here and dare to argue me that this nigga ain't. So I got to leave some of y'all where y'all be. This is where I got, sometimes I just got to leave some of y'all where y'all be. I got to leave some of y'all where y'all be. Okay, who else we got? Yeah. And he brags about that, right? Having creative license to do what he wants with the lines. So you thought it was the cool thing in your line, Damon, I'm a boy. So not only are you built like a boy, you tell this hulking 6'2" ex-convict attacker that has a penchant for Tupac, for the sake of comedy, Damon, I'm a boy. Okay, let's continue. Who else we got in the dress? Hulk Hogan. Are you gonna run up on Hulk Hogan and be like, you wore a dress, Hulkster? Come on. Gene Hackman, one of the greatest acting talents of anybody's generation. No one's gonna question Gene Hackman. No, come on. Yeah, had to get the vice grip. And yeah, come on, man. Let's go. Robert, to Mr. Tony Stark. Hold on, run that back. We all know about Tom Hanks, bosom buddies. Mr. Iron Man. No one questions Robert Downey Jr. Come on, let's continue. All right, everybody remembers bosom buddies. Eddie Redmayne. Eddie Redmayne. This is Fantastic Beasts. I forget the name of the character he plays, but he works with Dumbledore, a young Dumbledore. At Fantastic Beasts, I like the first two. The third one not so much, but Eddie Redmayne, he plays the character that the wizard that works with Dumbledore. No one's questioning Eddie Redmayne about his masculinity. Okay. Who else? Rob Schneider, John Travolta. I didn't even know this was him. Jeez, EP. John Travolta. Okay. That's just a handful. That's just a handful. So even though I know I'm not going to change the narrative, but for the majority of y'all that like to think critically, like, trust me, there's a lot more white dudes in Hollywood that do the same things that the black guys have to go through.